Is it legally possible to retain a Chinese limited liability company that does not engage in any business activities? And what would be the benefits of formally registering that a Chinese company is out of business? In today's video, I will discuss these two questions. As for the first question, China's company law expressly states that if a company voluntarily suspends its business for a period of 6 months or longer, the relevant authority shall revoke the company's business license. Additionally, the company law also indicates that a company whose business license was revoked shall be dissolved. Now, practically one may find that it is sufficient if a company continues to be reachable under its registered address and also continues to fulfill its annual reporting and tax declaration obligations. But legally speaking, if the annual reports and tax declarations indicate that a company is out of business, there will be a risk that at one point the company is considered to operate abnormally and may have to be dissolved. But what is the difference between simply ceasing all business activities, as just described, and actually formally registering that a company is out of business? The latter is a rather new option that was only introduced by Chinese regulators in early 2022, apparently to address businesses that are struggling from the COVID prevention measures in China. This new option allows companies to get registered as being out of business for up to 3 years if they are facing economic difficulties caused by certain circumstances, such as natural disaster or the pandemic. One of the main benefits is that a company registered as being out of business will be exempted from the obligation to have a physical address, which means that a company can instead register a mail address for the service of legal documents and otherwise temporarily save rental costs. On the other hand, such company will not be exempted from its annual reporting and tax declaration obligations. Besides, being registered as out of business will not grant the company any extraordinary termination rights, for example in order to lay off employees or to terminate its lease agreement. In essence, this means that a company will still have to negotiate all remaining employment relationships or other operative agreements before it can temporarily get registered as being out of business.